It's just me against the world.
Today I'm working on the Audi, getting the Audi running and everything. I'm not sure why it wasn't running, but this is what I'm getting into today. Getting it all on the lift and everything. It was running perfectly fine, and then I stalled moving it back here, and all of a sudden it just stopped running. So I'm probably just gonna pull the motor and go through everything anyway, just because I haven't gone through the car since I bought it back. I seen a boost pipe leak, like boost pipe was popped off like a coupler. So I'm gonna get to removing this motor, taking all the mounts off and everything, and yeah, I'll record along the way. And if you don't know about the car is a full stage 3 car. It has K24 turbos, tuned by Blake. So, yeah, about to start taking everything apart. Okay, moving along. Got the Audi in service position now. Now I can access everything. The alternator and starter pulled out. Just got them tested. It said the starter was good, and I couldn't get the alternator tested because they didn't have the right connection. But that's where the starter went. If you don't know, guess I'm about to throw it back in and figure out all my wiring. Maybe something's disconnected or something, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. I was hoping the starter would be bad, and I don't know, but I'm gonna put the starter back in and see. Okay, so I figured it out real quick. So I guess my signal wire on my starter is bad. I don't know how it got bad. The car was just sitting back here, but if you look right here, if you give, I have this probe, if you give the car power to the starter, there we go, you get a crank out of her. It's so weird, like I didn't even drive the car, so I don't know how that happened, but I guess my signal wire is fucked. This one right here, it's not getting any power to it. But I guess that was too bad. So I decided I'm gonna end up taking the motor out. I just got the drive shaft loose and the axles loose. I found out that I broke another mount. That, not a motor mount, but where my motor mount mounts to. Right there, it cracked off and my bolt's gone. On this side it should look like, where is it at? It should look like that on this side. But I I usually always end up cracking these little mounts. Usually I crack them right there in half, but I don't know. But I'm taking the motor out now. I have to get the downpipes or the exhaust loose and these transmission mounts loose. This was already out, so I'm just pretty much going through the whole car. Like, I'm missing things were loose. So, and I have a little oil leak from the drain on the turbos. So I'm gonna just go through the whole car. Be a lot safer. First time pulling the motor with the lift. Pretty easy. Pretty close. Just gotta, I got the axles out. I think they're just getting stuck down there. But I think it'll be out in a couple minutes. Okay, so I've reached my stopping point for the night. It's like 10:30 right now. I need to take the suspension off because I forgot to take the axles out. And so the axles are getting stuck in between. But so pretty much what I'm gonna do with the whole car is take the motor out, go through everything, go through the turbos, make sure everything's tight, all the oil lines, fix all the mounts and everything. Just pretty much a refresh. The motor hasn't been out in like, I think 2 years now, so that's pretty good. Probably go through the brakes and everything, repaint the brake calipers. But you could tell it was sitting in the back and all rusty and everything. And then I need to take the shifter out and make sure that comes out complete. But pretty much tomorrow I'll be taking it all off and going through everything. Yeah, this is my stopping point. Yeah, and we got rid of the heat wrap on the bipipes. I'm gonna pretty much sand these down, get them all cleaned up, and I'm gonna do it like a wrinkle black, kind of like the Jeep. And I'm gonna do that on the Y pipe, just pretty much a cleaner look. Have that blacked out with my intake, kind of pretty much how my intake is. That like wrinkle black look, all on the top. Yeah, just a little bit of maintenance stuff. Okay guys, back again today. We're still working on the Audi. Right now I'm headed to pick apart to get those mounts. They're like the mounts that my sway bar mounts to and my motor mounts to. They cracked. They weirdly always crack. I don't know if that's a common thing. I just left another pick apart and pretty much all those brackets were gone. So it's kind of weird. I think maybe those just crack like normally over like with torque of cars or something. But on my way to get these mounts. I'll probably record while I'm in there. And yeah. Hopefully I can get back to the shop and get the motor out the rest of the way. Get the suspension off, get those axles out, and yeah, just pretty much get all that done and hopefully get it back in today. I kind of just want to drive it. I haven't drove it in a while. Okay, so I made it inside, brought you guys with me, and this is an A4, but it does the same mount, so it's pretty easy to get off, pretty torn apart. But yeah, just that mount, pretty much the motor mount, and then the sway bar mount. Pretty much don't need anything for my car. I'll probably grab just a couple fuses just because. But yeah, getting ready to start taking this thing off. Got my tools with me, and I'll be heading out of here soon. Update you guys once I get it off. Oh man, I wasn't even recording that whole time, but just got the bracket out. Whole motor dropped a little bit. Oh well. I think that's all I need. I'm about to be up out of here. Didn't take too long. Probably get these AC lines, these bolts, because my car, I lost the bolts and I didn't have AC. It's the only reason I didn't have AC. But yeah, I'm about to head up out of here. Got the motor back in. I didn't really record. Got the boost leaks fixed and figured out my no start problem. It was another ignition switch. I've just changed one of these. I didn't think it was this, but I just went ahead and I bought it, and now it works with the key now. So that's what my problem was. But buttoning everything up right now, getting all the charge pipes back in, and pretty much just doing a little shakedown with it. Making sure everything's good. Gotta still put my new tie rods in I got, and I'm gonna repaint the calipers, and then this will be it. Okay, so motor's back in, intercooler's back on, intake's back on. Everything's pretty much buttoned up. I didn't get my tie rod ends changed out, but I'll do that another day. I couldn't get these ones off. They're a bitch to get off, so I left them on. And we are gonna do a startup and just check for leaks, let it run for a sec, but not for too long, because it has no coolant. My slave cylinder ended up being shit. This was a pain to get off. Took me like 2 hours to get the new one on. This one looks brand new, but I don't know. I think the O-ring inside just got ate up. And yeah, we're gonna do a startup real quick for you guys. My shifter isn't hooked up yet, but we're gonna see. I think should be a neutral. Check real quick. Yep, we're neutral. Okay, it's dead. Jump it real quick. Let's see. Okay. Everything seems to be okay. Seems to be idling fine so far. Gonna put the front end back on, get some coolant in it, and we'll take it for a little spin. Alright, front end's buttoned up. Got coolant in it. Everything seems to be all good. So this will be the end of this. Tomorrow I'm gonna do those calipers and wash it, get it cleaned up. Maybe having wheels coming soon, so that'll probably be in the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching.